Alrighty, Roo. We are back. Welcome to day 2 of Path of Exile. I have about an hour here today that I can spend gaming, so you're absolutely sure that I'm going to get back into this. I've been having a fantastic time. I love the way that they've implemented the Path of Exile kind of trading system, the value of the identification scrolls, the different ways that a handful of these things have been implemented. Look how strong we are. Oh my god. I didn't sell anything when I went back. I don't even know if I should be picking up, the white things. I have so many things to learn, but there's so many things about Path of Exile I'm enjoying, and I don't know if it's just because, to me, it's a new ARPG where I get to kind of explore the systems, make a build that work, but so far, huge grain of salt. I think, what is it, U or I? C, I think, character? I'm level 9. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves in terms of what's going on. But, if I was a lore nerd, I'd be having a great time with the books that have been put forward. In terms of, spell crafting and theory crafting, I think POE is looked at by so many as being a very complicated system, but with a lot of depth. And I was worried that it wouldn't be very approachable because, come on. Where order transmutation. When I look at P, this is a scary skill tree. But as soon as you realize that, at least what I think is happening, is each of these starting nodes are the different classes, and then there's one in the center that's probably another starting node for people. You can start to theory craft around it, knowing if you want to be a pure witch, you're probably going to be playing in this pizza slice, with the option later on of traversing the highway network of passives in order to get something else to mix in. Maybe you do want staff mastery. I already have elemental mastery on my side, don't I? No. So, I might want to get elemental mastery added into the fact that I'm a fire mastery person and I have light or fire walker, right? You throw all these things together. That is super cool and endearing, and the way the game's been described to me is, don't worry about your build. You do get a lot of materials for rebuilding or crafting your build, but you can definitely build a build. Oh my god, I feel like I'm doing so many redundancies here. But you can certainly do something that doesn't work, and that is definitely something that could be punishing and sad, but at the same time, I don't know, games, for instance, a lot of games are made fun by the fact that they have a failure state, right? We're not reading a book or watching a movie. There is interaction, and a lot of satisfaction that people get is that there's a failure state. And with a game that's an action RPG, a lot of the satisfaction comes from building your build, theory crafting and thinking about what you want to be, like a summoner, a sorcerer, or a whirlwind barbarian, what have you, right? So the fact that that is gamified and you can succeed and win and innovate on it is super cool. But at the same time, if you're not interested in it,
Fate smiles with sharp
you can just look it up online, because it's an intelligence check on the player, not your player character, which is kind of cool. Let's look here. Right now, I think I'm just going for fire mastery. So we're gonna get our elemental piece. Look at this. I have refund points. I don't know if that refunds my whole sheet or just one selection. I hope it's not one selection, because that really, I think, would be pretty underwhelming. But it is, in fact, what it is. So anyway, so the build mechanics are cool. Obviously, the shortfall of that system, gold, rare. Right now I'm using a magic, so that's pretty cool. The shortfall of the system of this is that people can feel so overwhelmed that they won't try, or because you can fail, you're incentivized not to even try. I luckily don't feel that way about it, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's look at what we got here. Physical damage to attacks. It does not say attacks and spells, right? Fire damage to spells and attacks. Now, if I recall, Fireball, holding the Alt key, projectile, spell, AoE, fire is what it is. Whereas, if I look at this Purifying Flame, it's fire, spell, AoE, duration, physical. Interesting. But I know that we have... One of our things, I think it was the lightning bolts that scatter, I think had the keyword attack in it. So I think that means that these gloves, for instance, would give us some cool stuff. Either way, 3 life per enemy killed, 1 mana per enemy killed, fire resistance and maximum life. That's just better than 9 armor, I think. They also have shield. My shield's at 20. If I put these on, my shield is at 25 because I have a boost to shield somewhere in here on my boots. So pretty cool. Everyone's satisfied with that, I would imagine. I am uploading a video right now to YouTube, so that's upload capacity that's being used, but it is, I think, using some bandwidth or some processing power from my computer. So I'm trying to look at the screen and see if the lagginess that I'm experiencing is also being reflected in the recording. It doesn't seem that bad, if I'm honest. It does mean that I'm a bit distracted, but I can kill the false god here. I mean, if your god is just a totem, then I don't know. I guess if Jesus or Allah or, you know, Buddha came down to earth and they were a totem, who am I to say like that worshiping a totem is bad? It definitely feels like you fall into the worshiping false idols when you do worship an idol, but who am I to say what a false idol is or isn't? You know, did I just destroy a whole religion though by breaking this? That seems like a bad call. Let's go here to the Crucible as always. I really don't like what my boy is growing into. This Crucible block spell damage. Okay, that is. Oh, I have a different wand right now, so I don't know what this wand is, but it actually looks kind of cool. Let's go ahead and power it all the way up. Hopefully, I don't die for this. We're gonna drink our oh god, our speed potion. We're drinking more mana potions. We're doing fire AoEs. Oh my god. Oh, we almost died there. Holy crap. We did our weapon did power up though. We did kill enough baddies that it made it happy. Increased spell damage, reduced critical strike chance for spells. Boo. Does that mean that I can see here? Like the critical strike? Hey. Can I see the critical strike chance? Like this is a 5.5. This is a 6. I thought it was 6 before. So I'm not sure that this where I can see how that applies to my total critical strike chance, you know? Default attack, Frostlink, Orb of Storms. Why can't I see my my other spells here? Oh! What? Oh, because I had hit X. So what about now? Alright. You have Fireball. Fireball, critical strike chance. Look at all the modifiers, you can see them so far. 45% chance to ignite. 3.6% critical strike chance. Okay, let's move Fireball. Let's move Fireball onto the other weapon and move this back. Fireball. 3.6 critical strike chance. This says critical strike chance 6%. So, oh, you know what? Another way of checking this will be Fireball onto the secondary item, then take our primary item, put it down. Fireball, 6% critical strike chance. There you go. Okay, great. So, I am gonna put Purifying Flame back over here, but that means that the reduced critical strike chance is a multiplier, but right now my critical strike chance is below 10%, so I mean, this is not actually that bad of a hurt to me. Like, 40% reduction to me means that if I had a well, let's see, that's 2/5. So if I had a 50% critical strike chance, and this reduced it down from 50 to 30, and my damage multiplier on criticals was double damage, then this would be bad because it would be reducing my overall damage by 10% because of how math works, multiplicative math. But I actually have 14% increased spell damage. So right now, this is good for me, even if I had lots of crit chance. It does make the section of my skill tree in here less cool. Critical strike chance 25%, 20%, and then 50 for spells. See, look at that, spells. This is a really cool section. If I wasn't blitzing my way up to Fire Mastery, which I don't know that I even should, this would be a really good spot to stop in. AoE Blast Area is also pretty cool. I don't know, is it worth coming up through here instead of here? Because I'm not sure that Mana Mastery... What's in the center? Maximum power charges and a jewel socket. Cool. Power charge. Yeah, I don't know what power charges are. They don't seem that powerful to me right now. So if I learn what that is, I might want to go this path up to the top instead of this path. But it's doubtful. This is pretty cool. All elemental resists. I don't know that I need elemental resistances. Like, that's something I don't know yet as a glass cannon type person, you know, playing a mage. If that's something that we need. I definitely took a lot of hits in that last combat and survived. So that's probably not going to keep happening because we're still in the beginner stages of the game. But I'm also level 9 in an area. Let's hit you and check. Current quest. Go inland. Let's check the map. Yeah, we didn't miss anything. It's just a straight line map. We did do a lot of really good work, though, I think. Let's go over here. A little bit of boom boom, little bada bam bam. Anyway, so overall, I'm having a great time. Like, I feel like I'm very engaged in the decisions that POE is offering me right now. I'm not a huge lore guy, as you can tell by the fact that I've skipped every lore interaction. But I assume that most people watching POE content know as much lore as they want to know. So watching me slowly learn about it is probably less engaging content than just having me play the game, seeing how I learn the systems, how I understand things. Maybe I'm making completely asinine decisions that people think are hilariously bad, or maybe I'm playing it surprisingly well for a beginner. I genuinely don't know, but I'm enjoying the process, and hopefully you are too. That is to say, if the first video got any positive reception, because I don't know that I'll be posting a lot of things on the channel if people aren't really that interested or gonna give it a shot. It's a pretty, you know, off-brand thing for me to be playing, but as always, the mentality with the channel is play what you're gonna play, have a good time, share it with the people if they want to see it. If they don't want to see it, that's fine too. Ooh, little framey there. Something's going on over there, but let's touch the waypoint first. We might go drop off stuff at camp here after beating this encounter. I have a lot of pew pew pew. I mean, I have so much mana that, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm... Oh, now I have... This is a totem. I now have the lightning shrine. Okay, well, before... I don't know that I need the lightning shrine. It's pretty, like, low AoE for the kind of damage I'm doing. You know, if I was like a upfront melee person, then this would be cool, but I just really don't need it. Let's do a little teleporty. Let's grab a couple of these random items. Get the lore.
Infects living flesh and bone.
And go sell.
The animals suffered first. Their bodies changed. Their eyes filled with a hatred of mankind that is beyond instinct.
Do I want to wear the padded vest? I doubt it.
The seaborn gale.
And
first...
sorry, lore, you're being cut off. Back to town. Wow. Cool, cool people chilling out. I don't even know in this game what maximum level is. Like, I genuinely have no clue. You know what? Man, I really like my spirit shield because it has the blue connections. I don't know that it's worth looking at this one. I'm not going to worry about that new potential shield. Or this armor. Or this sword. Or a white vest. Or my old flask. Good, good, good. A scroll of wisdom? A whole scroll of wisdom from that. Lovely. I don't think you sell anything I'm interested in. I guess technically the spirit shields, but this is a white one. Why would I ever want that? Elemental resistances. Again, if I was in the fight a lot of the time and had to survive, that might be something interesting. We did do a little bit of re-roll stuff earlier, or at the end of the last episode. I wonder about this armor thing. Like, I don't love the armor that we have. I do like our wand. This is cool. This is a pretty cool wand, and unless I get something different, I think I'm willing to use it for the sake of understanding what rarity does, which to me seems like it's going to increase projectile speed and the duration of ailments. This one here is going to increase spell damage, and I just don't know that I'm going to use the shield for very long. I guess I could, what I could do is just swap this to here so that my primary attack is still the Purifying Flame. And then I'm going to take the Whetstone and I'm going to use it on this item. So this item now has... a quality of 2%, plus 2%. Which I think is cool. And if I look at the gem, (0 to 10) increased area of effect, and 0 to 10. So that only put up the quality by 2%. Maximum quality is 20%. I thought that if 20% item quality is a 10% bonus, shouldn't a 2% item quality bonus be a 1% bonus? And then it would incrementally add up. Like, I'm not really sure. Maybe the gem needs to have more quality. Either way, I'm not sure I understand spell quality, or any qualities for that matter. And that's okay. Okay, let's check. Are our uploads done? No, we're 80%. It's a big video. In fact, I'm uploading the previous Path of Exile stream or run. I wasn't able to do it while I was away from the computer, so we're doing it now with the time that we have. This is another Crucible. I'm interested in more Crucible stuff. Oh, I'm missing, but killing. Let's make sure that we clear the area around so that we don't have a problem. Dead wheel, a couple QQQs. We definitely want to have full mana for this encounter. I have lots of mana potions. I never seem to need them. But, you know, that's not a good excuse. Like, I should, you know, use them more often, to be honest. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see what I just found? This one has 3 connections that are connected connections. But the Crucible path on this one is so good. But you only level up gear that you're using. So I wonder, like I could do this, I could do this, and I could do this. Let's double check what that does. That's 100 DPS, 106 DPS on this bad boy. And it's 106 DPS because this rune doesn't really help that one so much, does it actually? I'm realizing. Because this is the status ailments one. It's not that big a deal. It is good for the ignite that Fireball has. Ooh, okay, this is certainly some baddies. Let's just kite. Let's just kite. And little Fireball action just to make sure he gets ignited if he's gonna survive. Okay, there's the Forsaken boy. I mean, I can just tank this guy. Like, it's not that scary. A Rapier, I highly doubt that's gonna be helpful, but it is gold, so let's check it. Yeah, no, it's not what we need, but it's cool. It's a cool thing. Excuse me. Goat boys. Cool little jumps you got going there, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, big boom boom. I'm just using up the mana because I almost never run out of it. And let's do a 4, get that mana. Is that all the way back to full? Okay, those mana potions do less than I thought they did. So this is the one in my pocket, and this is the one I have now. I'm gonna keep enhancing the one. Oh wow, look how framey that got. The one I have now. Or should I'm gonna reveal this one here. I'm gonna do this one here to see if it's the same quality as the one I have now, or if it's even better perhaps. Let's go and QQ. I'll even use my little speed Cody. That was enough to do the enhancement. So let's see. This one here is cold damage, but your cold damage cannot chill. This is awful. This is not the wand that we want. Good to know. Okay, really good to know. Just for the sake of economy, let's go sell all our stuff again. I don't want to be, you know, a loot farming Andy right now, but when we have a waypoint so close, it's hard not to do a couple of frequent travels just to make sure that we have all the identification scrolls we need if we do get, you know, items that we like. I'm not going to do this goat swarm because I don't like the crucible stuff that it gives. And at this point, we have 5 and 7, a whole bunch of this. Okay, we are absolutely good to go. With this stuff. Orb of Augmentation. So this should augment this one. Right-click this to a magic item to apply it. 2 random modifiers. So this already has increased spell damage and cold resistance. No space for more mods. Okay, that's 2 mods already. I could put something on another blue item if it had less, but probably just leg hair. That's the name of this spooky spider. It literally made me stop in my tracks. Cool story, dude. Cool story. Another quick check on the upload. 90%. You're here with me now. As soon as that's done, we can close my web browser and give all the capacity to running video games and recording. Wouldn't that be nice? Chest, of course. Yes, chest. My goal right now is just to get more and more inland, so I think I can just keep walking in this direction. I don't have to check every nook and cranny. Well, I guess we should check. If we hit U, there's no other way out of this zone to indicate that we should be looking for us. Orb of Alchemy. That's a new orb for me. And another level up. Lovely. Okay, we are absolutely doing the alchemy. Are we gods at this game or what? Upgrades a normal item to a rare item. This, I feel like this is lucky. So I pull this away. Will this change it completely? Target's not normal rarity. Oh, normal item. So we find a white item that has cool connection. Okay, buddy, you just take some fireballs, a little bit of ignite damage, a little bit of pew-pew. I don't mind popping a heal spell. Lovely. So, like a driftwood wand, I'm not really looking for a wand. What I'm looking for is a shield of normal quality that has a double blue. Basically. That's all I care about. Oh, and I should do my level up. So I will go towards Mana Mastery. And it's one of these things. 10% reduce cost of skills. 10% chance to recover 10% of mana. Interesting. I think you want reduced cost, but I don't know. Let's go this way though. Keep making our way towards mana. We're gonna have lots of regeneration, I think. But right now, the fact that we have the like arcane focus makes us want to use a lot of our arcane surge. Makes us want high cast range with like low cost to cast spells, so I can just keep going pew 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 as you see me doing. So, again, I shouldn't be building to the
I'd
early
rather
game
burn than
equipment
call
that I
such a place
have,
home.
but I don't know anything about the late game equipment to build towards that. So I'm just trying to create synergies with the things that we have. Caged Brute. The prison. Return home and prepare for the battle? That's cool.
The tale of Brutus was a...
Okay, what do we have here? I love the lightning damage skill stuff. I would have loved to go down that path. Void manipulation, chaos damage, but no elemental damage. That's not us. We're an elementalist right now. Unbound ailment. What's this one? Elemental proliferation support. And this is unbound. Okay. Thanks for the tutorial. Combustion support. More fire damage. Chance to ignite. Is that increased chance? I'm gonna take the combustion support.
Goodbye.
And then I would like to look at if I do character, I can see the fireball, and that has a damage per second of 143. If I put in this, it goes to 156. And the chance to ignite goes to 50% from 45%. So not amazing. This does nothing in here. Let's look at this one. No skill improvement. It does improve this, but I really like those other status ailments. The triple connection would have been sick. This is a good spell. I almost want to keep it on hand as a reminder to look for more blue stuff. And what do you have, Tail?
There's a fine line.
Sell items. He wants me to kill Brutus. What a
Stay
surprise.
sharp out there.
And yeah, so we just basically want to keep our eye open for... You know what? We should be looking
Come to hear your pump.
at
Hello.
their equipment. I still don't have a sash. Maximum energy shield of 15 seems pretty good at. 35 to strength, lightning resist. I mean, this is, other than the maximum energy shield, these are all pretty lame. I just don't have a a belt at all yet. And these wands are cool. They're not incredible. And the spells are cool
God
as
hasn't
well.
abandoned us.
Let's go over here
Still alive, are we?
and look to see, do you have a shield? This is a spirit shield of normal quality. What I'm looking for is a, like, ooh, a triple blue connection. I would like this. I'm assuming that took it from my
Farewell.
thing, my stash. So I have a Orb of Augmentation, Orb of Chance, Orb of Alchemy. So this is a normal item. We're gonna make it rare. Energy Shield, regenerate life, cold resistance, melee attackers. It has more energy shield than this one, but doesn't have all the evasion, which is maybe sad. But now, Fireball, or no. Let's look at Purifying Flame first, because Purifying Flame is the one we use the most. So, C, Purifying Flame, On its own, Purifying Flame is 119. Arcane Surge makes it do a lot more when Arcane Surge is activated, but it's not reflected. %, cast speed, 34% mana regeneration, and 12% more damage. So that's like, whatever, 15 more damage or so per thing, but it's an AoE, so it's I don't know, it's good. It's good. It's improving this combined damage. Oh, there is physical. Yeah. I forgot it was physical as well. And then 128. And a chance to ignite, more damage to ignited enemies. I mean, that's pretty good. Free shock and ignite. I wonder if it's better to stack this and this. Because then, like, then the ignite chance gets up to 45%. And it spreads, it does a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and try this. We're underplaying the value of Arcane Surge right now, but like, I don't know. Seems worthwhile to try. I like Arcane Surge. We haven't needed much mana because of it. But I'm willing to try out different things. Maybe just the amount of raw damage is going to be so demonstrably strong that like everything dies. Lovely. Amulet. 21 to strength. That's not at all what we need. Just here. Just here. Just here. Boom. We just leveled up. So this is the proliferation. So, 1 second. It has 3%, 12 radius, 20%. And now it has 4%, 12 radius, and 20%. So just slightly longer. And then this is arcane support. So it's 12, 34, 12, and 4 seconds. So now it's 12, 36, 13. I mean, I think it's still good. I mean, if you combine the fact that you're doing 13% more damage with 12% more cast speed, that means that you're doing like... Well, geez, what are you doing? They stack, right? They multiply on each other. What is that, like 20% more damage? It's actually more than that, right? More than just adding them up. What happened here? Fireball gem is now ready to level up. Good to know. Just having the gems equipped seems like a pretty good thing. Okay. What's going on there, bud? Short bow. I mean, we don't need a short bow. And we don't need a new vest because we just powered ours up. Oh! We, lagged out there for a second. The burn was so good just now, though. Let's just make sure that you die. You seem to be summoning new things. So, Fireball is... First of all, let's look at the DPS number. 143. 25% chance to ignite and some nitty. 2 flame. Great. Projectiles gain radius as they travel further. I mean, that's pretty cool. But what is your current radius? Like, where's the AoE? Like, it has the keyword AoE. Probably says it in C, right? not really seeing how big the AoE is, but I'm sure it does more boom boom if you shoot it further. Like, I trust the description. I just wish I knew what 1 unit of distance was. We are killing it. One moment. So you're pretty cool. I wonder if this default attack should just be the fireball. And then, like, you know. This can be a basic attack if I really need it. Let's just take a second.
In the court of the goddess,
Solve
every man and woman is deemed.
the trial. Okay, we will solve that trial in a second. Here, I would like to get less critical strike chance. Is this gonna be too hard? We did the halfway mark. You know, we did the halfway mark with the hopes that that would be good. We're still working it. Okay, okay. I don't really know what's going on here, but let's certainly keep shooting. Okay, more teleports, please. We're using a lot of our healing potions, but it seemed to have done something positive for us. Okay, no, I should always have my... Oh! Resurrect that checkpoint. How close is my checkpoint? And did I lose all my gear? No. I don't know what was the cost of dying. Was it experience or something? What is it? So we got halfway to this, I guess. That was a lot, man. That was a big monster. This should be basic attack and this should be fireball. Because if ever I'm trying to fire a fireball at, you know, a single target where it shines. Elemental Magna. Are you resistant to what I have going on here? Is that the problem? Like, if I look at you, it looks like fire and electricity are things you don't care about. But you did care about this, so... I don't really know how to fight you. I mean, my right click does have physical damage associated with it, so...
I need more mana.
We'll just keep that going, I guess. Holy jeez. Fire and ignite resistant. Oh, okay. It almost killed me. This is a miserable monster for me. No wonder I died. I mean, it's got these big orbies of ouchie that actually chase you if you're not careful. And like, it's like taking so many shots that, like, it actually got its freaking shield back too. So I can't stop attacking it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Because I couldn't reach the 5 key. This is I mean, come on, man. Come on. Please. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. I mean, come on. I actually cannot kill this thing. Do you see it getting its freaking health back? I can't kill it because casting my spell means I have to stand still, and standing still means that that I'm dead. So that I just got hard countered. Like all of my elements are things that he doesn't care about. The the shock orb is just so weak that I don't think
That
it was
would just
relevant.
make life complicated.
Arguably, I can bring kinetic bolt back into the fray here. Maybe I could have killed him with that. I'll try just to see if it was an elemental counter that was the problem. But you know,
What little help I can offer is
not loving how that went.
goodbye.
If I'm honest. All right, now let's look at what this purifying flame here. Purifying flame. Its DPS is currently 128.5. It does 4 seconds of duration. I still don't know what consecrated ground does, but that's fine. 1 radius of
That would
consecrated
just make
ground.
life
That's
complicated.
like, that's a big consecrated ground radius. If that's 1 radius, like the 2 radius from fireball is massive. Then, shockwave deals 25% less damage than the rock throw, right? Okay. Well, let's level it up. Sorry, the number is 128.5. It's now 171. That was massive. Just based on the physical damage, because the physical damage went up slightly, but everything else kind of seems the same. I'm willing to try that boss again, though. I say that boss, but I know damn well that it is, in fact, just a normal enemy. How crazy is that? But we're gonna go in with a bunch of lightning. I think I'm gonna be a keyboard warrior here. So, ow, 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 oh. That's embarrassing. I literally, like this, I can't get close to him either. Oh, come on. Like, do you see how slow I cast my ability? This is incredibly frustrating. I can't kill him. How sad is that? There's just an enemy in the game that I can't kill. I can't use lightning on him. I can't use fire on him. He's just elementally resistant. And I'm not going to equip a hand axe to charge into him. So enjoy the cold. I'm gone. But like, you're a forged elemental, and you're on fire, and I'm in consecrated ground, which life reduction. So consecrated ground is good. I feel like I'd be pretty good in like helping my buddies along. Let's hit the quest marker here. I think that's you. Complete the trials to access. Okay, I mean, this seems pretty straightforward. Oh, chest. Okay, I just ran into the stabby. But they hardly hurt, so I'm glad that I did, because now they want me to go this way with it. Can I see if I can skip this thing? No, I can't EQ while I'm
and not before.
nearby. I mean, it's pretty cute. We'll just play it for real now instead of trying to game like a fancy jump on it. There's no need for that. The Crucible enemies are just so much stronger than everything else. Okay, that's an interesting problem here. do I just do? Shot something.
Oops,
You're now
clumsy
dead.
me.
It requires 32 dexterity. It's not something I want anyway, but...
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
Trials of Ascendancy. I mean, alright. Wait, that was it? Basic trial complete. Are there more? Presume it said all the trials, so like I assumed there was more, but okay, I don't even know what these things are, but they just die like everything else. So okay, I'm not able to get in there like this. But, I mean, I think I understand what's going to happen here. I'm just going to put this orb here. Just going to put that orb there. Don't worry about me. Essence of Hatred. Haste Aura. I mean, you're dead, so who cares? Cool multi-mixed stuff. A U shield, though. That's just strictly better so far. 9% increased spell damage is less good, but let's check it. It's really not that good for me. I wanted it to be, but it in fact is not. I don't think these gloves are going to be better. Energy Shield 6. It's probably worth checking. Rarity of items found. I'm not gonna go down that trap. That's one of those things where if you start doing it, you're gonna do bad. Properties restricted to 35 and below. Other weapon, cold damage, armor, quiver, belt, jewelry. Okay, it's like a cold buffing item. Very cool. Let's keep looking around. Bunch of baddies, you're dead. Bunch of baddies in here. Oh my god, they dead. There's the exit. I'd like to look around in here first, but what's gonna happen? Let's try exploring if we can.
And not before.
I just want to see if the second trial is in the same, like, biome location, or what's going on here. Everyone's dying. We did get a level up there. We're gonna just continue. Lovely. Some elites. I mean, look at the clear speed. We do just stop, you know, being slow about this stuff. Simple robe. No. Anything in this little room? No. Scroll of Wisdoms. We are rich! Maybe they aren't meant to be the currency. Like, there are, like, the alterations and stuff. Let's, what is this one? Frost Blink and Orb of Storms. I mean, they may as well get leveled up, but we're not particularly worried about them. Oh yeah, Brutus, isn't he supposed to be around here? Lord's Labyrinth, solve the trials of Ascendancy. I mean, did I not? This is what I mean, like, I don't feel like I solved it. Keep looking. Unfortunately, my hour is almost up, but like, I need to know. We're gonna go back up to that trial. I'm pretty sure the portal, I thought it said something more interesting than go back to the start. Also, if I am coming this way, no, cancel. Man, we're gonna go through this one. Oh yeah, I can't beat you. Not fighting that enemy, that's for sure. I guess I could have read the ritual. Oh, okay. So there are unknown areas. Prison Act 1. Lovely. Okay, well, without further ado, let's go to the next area. Wrong way again. Gotta keep the queues rolling. I mean, it's a pretty modest mana cost, 13, and I have almost 200 mana. Let's check up here real quick, nothing. Upper prison, alright. Is there a waypoint in this area? Is there a way to know? Let's hit P. No, let's hit U. I mean, maybe every area has a waypoint, but it looks like in the title there's a waypoint name. So this says the prison. And now we're in upper prison, which is more prison. So that's all I have for today, unfortunately, but I hope you had a slice. Let's go ahead and, if you do care to stick, let's teleport back to town. I'm curious to see if that teleport is gonna be back, like still there when I log on. I doubt it. That's not a big deal.
Still alive, are we?
And let's sell a bunch of gold items. I guess I shouldn't sell those.
Stay sharp out there.
They take a little longer to fill the large flasks, but I mean, as you get a larger health pool, you need to do more. Oh yeah, cool. And there's no way I'm getting rid of this silken thing. Chromatic orb, alchemy shards. Oh, the chromatic orbs, of course. Next time I see gear that has connected pieces, I need to remember that I can change the color to make them work for my build. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Looks like I'm... Oh, you know what? I betcha my last POE video, my first one, finished uploading. So there you go. Now we can... it is processing. It's going to take 5 hours to do so. But my bandwidth opened up, and my game still does seem to be slow. So who knows? Who makes the rules in this ungodly place? I hope you enjoyed. I see you in the next one.